Hey guys, there is a video going around at the moment which is 25 facts about me. Basically because YouTubers are so self-obsessed that they love to talk about themselves. But to be honest, some of the best videos that I watch of YouTubers are when they're talking about themselves because it feels like you can kind of connect to them. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to tell you 25 facts about me, and this one's quite special because I'm currently in an airport lounge about to go to America. But more about that later. So fact number one is I actually really love flying, including even the aeroplane food. I know most people don't like aeroplane food, but I actually quite like it. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Number two, I am indeed currently en route to the USA, pretty much. We're about to board the plane in about half an hour. I'm going to Massachusetts and doing a big tour of the area and going to like 6 different states, I think. So if you want to follow my adventures, I will be making videos about it, but for now you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My links are down below in the description. Number three, you guys already know I love cheesecake, but you might not know my favourite one is Craig's Crazy Carrot Cake Cheesecake. It's like 2 of the best desserts combined into one, and it is amazing. Number four, even though I have the best job in the world, which means I can pretty much get up whenever I want, I do actually get up quite early and usually get up before 9 o'clock so I can get working, get focused and try and achieve lots early on in the morning. Number five, so I wrote this list whilst I was on the way to the airport and I was on the tube and this guy walked on with the most hipster moustache ever. It was literally where you have like the twizzly bits and it was so wide it came up to here. So fact number five is I really do not have time for those moustaches. I just think they look ridiculous and I don't understand why they are in fashion at all. So sorry if you've got one of those, but not a fan. Number six, we used to have a dog called Ralph, which I've mentioned on the channel before. He passed away a year ago. Very fond memories, but we now have a new dog called Brooke, and she is the cutest thing in the world, also a Springer Spaniel, and she's definitely settled in and feels like she's part of the family. Number seven, a bit of a geeky one. I used to be obsessed with magic. I used to sit in my room learning magic tricks for hours on end. Don't do it anymore, but I used to really like it. Number eight, I'm actually more of a fan of America than I am of England. Gotta be honest, mainly because of the weather, but I just think there's so many better things about America than England, and I think I might end up living there one day. Number nine, a bit of a cheeky one, but my number one post-drink food is nachos with like all the toppings on. So like nachos with chicken and refried beans and sour cream and guacamole and the whole works. It's amazing, especially after a night drinking. Number 10, I have a really bad memory. Like, it's quite worrying. My memory is terrible, especially when it comes to names. So most conversations with people I've met before go along the lines of, hey, you, good to see you again. Can't remember your name. It's quite embarrassing. Number 11, what makes that worse is I'm actually slightly face blind. And what that means is I have a harder time than most people remembering people's faces. And weirdly, I find it worse recognizing women's faces than men's. So I often just forget that I've met someone before, and it can lead to quite awkward moments, but I can't really help it. Number 12, I used to be quite arrogant, and I look back and cringe so much, but I think it came from not being very confident and trying to improve my confidence, but then it went too far. But I've totally got past that because I think it's really not a nice trait in anyone. Number 13, I've been with my current boyfriend Elliot for 15 months, and that is the longest relationship by miles that I've ever been in. The previous one to that was probably like 2 months, so it's going quite well. Number 14, I used to love having hamsters when I was young, and I actually had at least 7 hamsters that all just ran away. They just always used to want to run away from the cage. It was very sad. Number 15, I try to avoid reading the news. It's actually a scientifically proven thing that reading the news makes you unhappy, so I just kind of don't see the point of it. I do try and keep up on like the major headlines, but generally I try and avoid reading newspapers and looking at news sites. Number 16, and I'm like running out of fingers. I've lived in 9 different places. That's like 2 family homes, 4 places in my 4 years of university, and then 3 flats in London since then. I guess you could say I get around. Number 17, I need to stop doing this because there's so many fingers. I actually quite enjoy spending time on my own, and I reckon I probably spend a lot more time on my own than most other people, especially because I work myself on my own at home every day. Number 18, I once got a cab to the gym. Yes, I'm slightly embarrassed with that one, but it was raining really heavily and I was getting picked up afterwards and it was worth the workout. Number 19, I've been having the same breakfast for more than 5 years. I have yogurt and granola and it's just such a delicious and nutritious breakfast that I just love it. I have it all the time. Number 20, I've been drinking coffee since I was 11 years old. I started so early and it just doesn't affect me anymore. I wish it did because I just don't get any boost from caffeine, which is kind of annoying, but it just happens because I've been drinking it so long, I guess. Number 21, my favourite cocktail at the moment is a margarita because I love tequila. Number 22, I've played the piano since I was 5 years old. That's when I started having lessons. So I've played it a long time and I just still really enjoy it. Number 23, this may not go down very well, but I've not really watched the Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings films that much. Like, I've watched a few of them, but I just kind of never got around to watching the others, so I'm not really a big fan. Sorry. Number 24, I can touch my nose with my tongue. Number 25, hablo español un poquito. Et le français aussi. So that's all my facts. I hope you enjoyed this very self-obsessed video. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it does really help out. Remember, you can follow my adventures to America by going to my Twitter and Instagram and seeing what I'm doing there. But otherwise, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye, dog.